Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Heal Healer Tarot. My name is Angel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect reason. All we have is the now, so whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest soul's vibration. This is a general collective energy read for the energy of the day for Friday, November the 11th, 2022, all being born to the fabulous energy of 10. So let's talk about this 1111 portal energy. I love 1111 energy because 1111 talks about shifts and changes. It talks about transitions, transformation, ascension energy for me. It talks about moving from one level of space and place to the next level of space and place. It's also a moment and period of time where the veil between the spiritual world and the material physical world is really thin. There's an ability to tune in and tap on to higher vibrational energy at this time. So you may get lots of downloads. You may get a lot of synchronicities in the day, like seeing 1111, 222, lots of repeating numbers. There may be different things that are reminding you of something from the past, reminding you of something that you said. This is a wonderful time for sigils where you can actually create a memory pattern. So every time you see a certain symbol or see a certain color or see a certain object, crystal, or whatever it is, it automatically infuses that energy within you. So like say you wanted to take a piece of amethyst and you wanted to infuse this amethyst with the energy of transmutation or healing. So you would set the intention that this is going to be the every time you see amethyst, it's going to remove negative thought processes, it's going to remove negative energy, and it's going to fill you with an energy of discernment or an energy of heightened awareness or intuition. And then when you need to call on that energy, all you have to do is think of amethyst, picture amethyst, or when you see amethyst, it will be a constant reminder, but you're transmuting the intention of what it is that you want to bring about into that specific image, symbol, and then every time you see it, it then becomes that transition or that transformation. So that's kind of like the 1111 portal. It's an opportunity for you to see past what it is that you currently see, or see into the unknown, or have a different space of awareness. The moon is also entering into Cancer, and that is at 7:24 a.m. Eastern, is that p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I am in the world. And so that moon entering into Cancer is going to be bringing up a lot of your emotions, a lot of feminine energy, a lot of intuition, could be a lot of dreams, could be a lot of daydreaming, could be a lot of energy of fantasy. It is also an energy of movement. So you may be feeling as if though you're restless, or you can't sit still, or it's like this constant feeling or need that I need to be doing something. And all of this energy is really setting you up or preparing you for the new moon in Sagittarius. We're in this energy now of harnessing the energy, moving into the transition. So with the new moon in Sagittarius, we'll be inspired and ready to go. So lots of things are coming to the surface at this time. With that new moon in Cancer, Cancer energy talks about maternal energy, and some culture spaces and places it talks about paternal energy, but it could also be bringing up some early childhood childhood wounding issues, or just some early childhood things that are coming up in order to be transmuted, changed, or released. But there's an opportunity with the 1111 portal to move into a different space and place in your life and to ascend from where you are to where it is that you're transforming and growing into. So especially if you've been doing the work during this time, that 1111 portal is really gonna catapult you, because we do still have the eclipse energy until, you know, a couple more hours within from the time that I'm recording this video. It's about 01 a.m., a little after 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is really bringing up the energy of transition. So transition and change is key with the 1111 portal energy. It brings in ascension, so you're elevating. You're not regressing, you're elevating. You're not just moving what we like to call laterally. You're actually moving, you're moving up. You're ascending. So it's not a lateral movement, it's an ascension. So that means there's growth and expansion here. So let's take a look and see what opportunities are coming in, actions to take, and potential outcomes for the collective spirit. Opportunities, actions, and potential outcomes with this 1111 portal energy, bringing in a lot of blessings. The 1111 portal is also in Scorpio, so that scorpionic energy talks about death and transformation, and the energy vibration of today is a 10. So we're ending out those old cycles, getting ourselves geared up and prepared to start something brand new with that new moon in Sagittarius energy. And that new moon in Sagittarius is bringing lots of inspiration, lots of drive, lots of passion, lots of spiritual insights in order to move forward. So it is a period of spiritual growth and transformation. Opportunities, actions, and potential outcomes for the collective for Friday, November the 11th, 2022. And so it is. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Opportunities coming in. Look at this. Moon energy is bringing us back to that Cancer energy. It's the moon entering Cancer. So it's about your dreams, but it's also about your fears. This is a period of time where we need to release our fears, move away from the things that bring us anxiety or stress or worry, just releasing fear altogether. We talked about in one of the earlier readings about how fear just keeps us stuck. It doesn't allow us the empowerment, the enthusiasm, and the inspiration to actually take risks and to move forward. It keeps us constrained. It keeps us from growing. It definitely keeps us from evolving into our highest and greatest self. So there will be fears that are coming up, but there's also intuition and inspiration and downloads that are coming in through your subconscious as well. So parts and aspects of your subconscious self are emerging. That would be your spiritual gifts coming online, where you're now more creative in certain areas of your life, or you're now more intuitive where you hadn't been as intuitive before, or you're now starting to see things from a different perspective, from a different mindset, internalizing things differently, having a different perception of life. And that is also being stimulated by the new energy that's coming in, causing more DNA activation, more soul, and more spiritual evolution. So this is the energy of the portal, right? Portal energy is coming out. Moon enters Cancer on 11/11/2022, and the time is at 0724 Eastern Standard Time, which brings into the energy of 13, which is what? Sagittarius energy, death and transformation. So out with the old and with the new. It is a death of the old self, so that a new perspective, a new self can emerge. Actions to take. 6 of Clubs, Soul Tribe. Soul Tribe energy has been huge. This is also past life energy coming in with soul tribe energy, which is really just talks about that connection. It talks about you coming online with your spiritual team. It talks about you being in the right space and place at the perfect time for your evolution, expansion, and growth. It also brings an energy of harmony. So you may feel very calm, very at peace, very in tuned, and also very emotionally content at this time. Things are all well, is how I'm getting it. Potential outcome. You cannot make this up. You have all water energy, and this is the energy of Pisces coming through. So now there we have again death and transformation. Pisces being the culminating sign in the zodiac, which talks about endings and new beginnings. So this is really beautiful energy because there's lots of emotional, lots of spiritual transformation taking place, lots of soul evolution and growth taking place away from your fears into your hopes and dreams. There's lots of dream work that is going on here. There's lots of being in the flow and just allowing things to process through you. I'm getting the energy of being that neutral observer, not trying to control the process of things, but just letting things take shape and take form the way they are intended. And look at that, what you don't see coming in the full energy. Completely brand new opportunities, complete brand new transformation, taking that new leap, risk of faith towards a whole new world, a whole new expression of self, a whole new way of doing things, and just like really enjoying the process. The Fool energy talks about positivity. It talks about connection to source. It talks about having faith, but it also talks about being very childlike, being very friendly, and just simply being in the aspect of play. So there's a lot of energy here that is really asking you to express yourself authentically, but express yourself in a way that brings you joy, that brings you fulfillment. And so there's this brand new beginning awaiting you. You're meant to take this leap of faith, walk by faith and not by sight. Don't allow your fears to hold you back. Allow your intuition to guide you and just come into the fulfillment and the wholeness of who you truly are meant to evolve and grow into. So there are aspects of you that are dying off. Look at this, the world. You cannot make this up. There are aspects of you that are dying off and aspects of you that are emerging. So for some reason, I was asked to pull from the Deep, Dark, Dangerous Oracles. I put out a unboxing of this video yesterday, of this card yesterday. But I wanted to tap into this because we had the fears that started out the reading. And a lot of times the fears are the things that hold us back. The fears are our shadows. So I specifically bought this deck because I wanted to tap into the shadow aspects of ourselves and the things that keep us trapped. So we're going to pull an additional message from the Deep, Dark, Dangerous Oracle to get more of an understanding of the fears that are trying to hold us back from our destiny. I love Fool energy because not only does it talk about new beginnings and talks about new adventures, but in a clean slate, it is also the energy that talks about the journey and really enjoying the journey. That's the reason why it's a playful energy. You're meant to enjoy. That's the reason why we call it soul joy. Soul joyners. We want to enjoy the journey and really enjoy the process of being human. You know, a spiritual being living this human experience, and we want to enjoy every single minute of it. But there's definitely endings, things that are ending so that new things can be built. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. All right. What's the shadow aspect for the collective that needs to be transmuted and changed? Oh, wow. You have the energy of love. 24. This is beautiful, which breaks down to the energy of 6, which opens up to that Gemini energy. And it also talks about the Kundalini energy. For some reason, I'm getting Kundalini energy with this. And it's talking about that energy of expression. So someone's expressing themselves and bringing back balance and harmony through the energy of expression. So it's self-expression, but it's also your family's expression, your DNA expression, your parental expression, your tribe, your community expression. So I'm definitely getting ancestor energy with this energy of love. 24. It talks about the unity of all that is. 6 energy for me is unity, the aspect of all that is. So 24 energy. Love isn't always pretty. Love is authentic and appreciates authenticity. Sometimes real love means you allow someone to make mistakes. Boundaries may be necessary to assist someone you love in the long run. Love is eternal. Acceptance and love can help you negotiate any transition, in particular ones that you are afraid of and hesitant to make. Duality, fear, love, being seen and hiding. The Hindi god Shiva, the destroyer, sees Kali Ma for the first time. He fully takes in the sight. He trembles in fear, the awesomeness of her, for she is time itself. She is naked because she is infinite and has nothing to hide, as time is beautiful and terrible all at once. Shiva sees her open mouth and understands that everything depletes and changes before time, and time swallows everything eventually. The wonder of this, the truth of her. He notices she wears a small hip skirt made from human hands, which represents all our deeds and actions merging into time. She wears a necklace of skulls, which represents a human's thoughts, which may be great or poor, worthy or unworthy, and these merge into time. She holds she holds a cut head in one hand, representing the evil demons of all our natures and negative obstructive egos. And Shiva knows that these two will be suppressed and subdued by time. He sees her dancing on the flame and ashes blackening her body, and knows deeply that eventually that is not needed can be pure, and knows deeply that everything that is not needed can be purified through her. He realizes with shock that she is compassion itself. Everything can be given to her, everything, all of it, and she will transform it. She, in her fierceness, will turn it all into love. Shiva sees her fully and loves her immediately. Sandalwood and the energy of iron today for love. Sandalwood for scent, an herb, and the metal, the mineral of iron. That has been your energy of the day, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am always honored and truly grateful. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that like button. Share these videos with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joiner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, soul joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be on to you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.